and welcome back to the NASA Broom Cupboard, where we watch all. And today we're looking at 4 individuals. So these heinous individuals are the Phone Booth podcast. They are basically just a group of Twitter flirts using the avatars of characters from the Bill and Ted movies.
Well, now that we have the next victims, I mean team, we can commence.
Right, Treguard. So let's look at them. So first of all, we've got Ted, who's basically the self-appointed leader of the group, and he certainly comes across as the most aggressive. Then there's Bill. Now, Bill seems to be a little more chilled out than the other guys. I mean, he still posts all the same dumb stuff, but he's a bit more easygoing about it. Then there's Rufus. Now, Rufus, he's a tryhard. He tries really hard, but he's let down by his disability of not knowing anything at all. And finally, there's Death. Oh, little Death. I think all the other guys, I think they all know he's a bit useless, but they let him tag along anyway. So that's nice of them. So what these guys do is they post all the usual flirf memes on Twitter, and then they share each other's posts. And this allows them to increase their following. It's a model that's worked for them. But what they have also started to do is move into the world of podcasts. And they have had such esteemed guests as David Weiss.
I'm a scammer.
And Mine Fleur. So, let's dip in for a minute or two and see what's there, shall we?
Welcome to the Phone Booth podcast. Please keep your arms and legs inside the phone booth at all times. We are not responsible for any lost or stolen souls, destroyed realities, or blown minds.
I think we'll be alright, thanks.
Earth rotates at 0.0007 RPMs, bud. Not exactly fast.
So-
you have no proof of that.
So, ring laser gyroscopes are a good evidence of the Earth's rotation as they detect a 15-degree drift per hour. It takes the Earth roughly 24 hours to complete one 360-degree rotation. So then we do some simple maths, and that gets us to a figure of 0.000694 RPM.
Let's get into
None.
this real quick since I can't type all this. What they want to say is it's not linear speed, stupid. It's revolving. That's why they don't measure engines why they measure engines in RPM.
Yeah, you got it. How are you going to stuff this up now?
So here's the thing. You can't directly convert RPMs to linear feet per minute because it depends on where in the cycle you are.
So Ted here is about to dig his own grave. Let's just see what he has to say.
The only way you can calculate that is if you know the circumference of the circle. Well, guess what? We know the circumference of the circle according to your supposed math, so we can calculate it. You guys love math. I'm sure you can go on your God Google and find a conversion tool and do it. So stop saying that, please, because it only makes you sound stupid.
So here's why Ted is dumb. Now, flat earthers like to use the 1,000 miles per hour speed around the equator, but look at the North Pole, where it's close to 0, and yet it will complete the same number of rotations in the same amount of time. So even though the linear speeds are different, the RPM is the same at every latitude. Ted hasn't a clue what he's talking about. Now I'm going to leave it there because, honestly, beyond their avatars, they're just not that interesting. They're very much bottom rung flirts who don't bring anything new or original to the table. But I do have a challenge for them. You see, not only do I think you don't know much about the shape of the Earth, I don't think you know much about the Bill and Ted movies either. I mean, you certainly haven't paid much attention to the film poster. So, here's my challenge. You guys and me in a Bill and Ted trivia quiz. How about it? So, if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and help an angel get its wings by hitting the notification bell. Until next time, Starbite, and I'm out.